Those fundamental skills and apply it in a situation where you're actually fielding a ball and playing in a game. So before every game and every practice, like I said, we do these drills. What they're called our dirty dozen, or dirty Ds, okay? You two are going to demonstrate so they can see. So if you can't see what they're doing, just slide in a position where you can see. To watch what these girls do. What they're going to do is they're going to throw ground balls to each other, short hop, like short balls, to them right in front, then to their backhand, and then to their forehand. Okay? Watch what they do. Here's what we do. So we get in a position we've thrown already. They field the ball. Stop. Pause. What have you noticed right away? What are they doing? Yeah, what are they? Remember when we played catch at the beginning when you were throwing? We got you to catch the ball and frame the ball? They're framing the ball. They're putting it in kind of a frame like this. They're putting it out here. So what they're doing is they're coming through and freezing it. And that's the first step. We want you to make that play, and then we'll progress to the next one. So this is part of our dirty dozen straight on. I want you to pause to stay in your position, ladies. I want you to see where their feet are. Her glove foot, I call this her glove foot because it's on her glove side, is slightly ahead of her plant foot to throw. She's forming a triangle when she puts her glove down to get prepared. Go down. Between her feet, there's a triangle slightly offset with her glove foot slightly forward. So if she put her elbow down, she would touch the inside of her thigh. She'd be in there. Okay? Go ahead and do a couple more of that. Okay? And they're pushing. We say, you'll hear me say this in practice, go through the ball. That's what I mean. Go through it. Okay? All right. Now they're going to do forehand or backhand? Forehands. Okay? So, okay, get in that position and pause just for a second. I want you to look at her back leg, how it's down. It's almost parallel with the ground. Parallel means equal distance apart all the way, right? So she's got it down there like that, so she's down in a nice low position. And sometimes even you may have to go down and have that knee touch the ground, but I prefer to see you do that. So she's going to do a number of those. Then she's going to come up and do the same thing with Ashley. Give her a ball that she has to do a forehand. Go ahead. Okay? Every practice, every game we do this. Everybody does. Except the catchers go off and do their own. They do a similar kind of drill, but more for catchers. Okay? All right? Now they're going to do the backhand. You could throw in that extra part of the backhand too.
For the backhand, you can put either foot, like we're going to do both, because in the game, you could be running either way and have either foot going forward. So like switch halfway through. You could switch to the other side.
Okay? You get the idea? We're going to go through this. You're all going to do this. The last thing we're going to do is a short hop drill. And it incorporates not only fielding the ball, but also getting your feet in a position to make the throw. You have to exaggerate this drill. It's going to be easy for you to catch the ball in the air if you want to. We don't want you to catch it in the air. We want you to snuff it out on the ground. So they'll demonstrate what they're going to do. It's a short hop. Okay?
So you just let it hit the ground and then catch it.
You notice they're using two hands, right? You want to get that into a throwing down. She comes up, and there she's in a throwing position. Remember, we did that in the throwing. We stopped and paused. She's going to throw. Turn this way, turn around, all the way around. She's going to throw that way. When she comes up, we want her elbow up. So she received the ball, and watch her and stop in that position. And look at where she is. She's in a throwing position. And that's exactly what we talked about with the fundamentals when we were doing our throwing progressions. Getting the elbow up, especially in the infield, getting it up and getting into a position to throw. Okay? We don't want this. Okay, that's what outfielders do. Outfielders go like that, and they have time to do that because they can do the crow hop. When those of you that were doing it, they can do the crow hop and get it far out there. You don't have time to do that in the infield. You have to field the ball. You've got to get that ball in a throwing position. Okay? So that's what we're going to do first, and then we'll move into the next step.